Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. So in our last video, we discussed the basics of HTML, and in this video, I'm going to be building out a simple website using all of those things we talked about. So without wasting much time, let's quickly jump right into it. So I'm going to open up my Visual Studio Code now, and I'm going to open a new folder. Alright, so I'm going to call a new folder. I'm going to call this Home Hunts. So the name of our company, hypothetical company, is Home Hunts. So yeah, create, and then I'll open it up right now. All right, so I'm now inside of this Home Hunt website folder. I'm just going to create a new index.html file. This is our HTML file. Okay, and to get a to simply get the HTML document structure, I'll just hit on the exclamation key and press the tab key. All right, and I'll just quickly open this up also in my browser. Okay, so I'll just put them side by side so that we can see both of them together. All right, so remember I mentioned the title tag. Title tag is what's going to show as a title on the title bar in your web page. So this part here. So I'm just going to change it now to Home Hunts. Uh, Home Hunts. I'll say welcome. All right, so now you see that it has changed here. Okay, so if you remember, we talked about things like headings, um, paragraphs, images, buttons, lists, and all. All right, so I created a very simple logo using Canva, and I just imported it into my HTML folder. So what I did was just to simply drag, this is the logo here, to simply drag it and drop it right here into my VS Code. So I've already done that. I won't do it again. All right, so let's quickly start. So for the logo, remember, if you want to, since the logo is an image, if you want to bring up an image, you're going to use the img tag. And the source, you're going to specify the location of that image. So the image is right inside of this particular folder, the folder that also contains the HTML file. So I'll just look for the name of that file, and that is logo.png. All right, so this is it here. And for the alternative text, I'll just put our company logo. So at least that is descriptive enough, right? Okay, so that's the first thing we have. Usually when you look at a web page, you get to see the logo, and then you see other links to other pages. Okay, so the next thing we want to have are nav links, navigation links, right? That leads to other pages like you say home page, about us page, contact us page, and things like that. So in these are websites, we're just gonna have, I think three is okay. We just have home, about us, contact us. Yeah. So for to do this kind of thing, remember I talked about list tags. That is the UL tag on that list, and then you have the OL tag, ordered list. So for this, we're trying to build out the navigation links. The order doesn't matter here, so we're just going to use the UL tag. All right, here. So for the first list item, we'll have home page. I'll just say home, right? Okay. I'll just copy this down a few more times. I'll do one more. Okay. The next one we have about us. So these are other pages. This will be the other web pages, right? And for this, we have contact us. And here I can just put sign up. All right. So now you can see this list right here, but I want to make them to be links, like so that when I hover on them, you can see you get to see that this is an actual link, right? So to do that, remember you just need to wrap the words inside of an anchor tag. So for the first one, I'll just put a anchor tag here, that's a tag, and for the href at the moment I'll just leave it empty, or put the hash symbol, and then just put this home back. So now you can see that this word home is now a link, because when I hover over it, you can see that it is a link, right? While the other ones are not yet linked. So I'll do the same thing for the other ones. All right, so now you can see that all of these list items are now links. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to also bring in the image of excuse me, the image of a house. So I'll just go on Google to search for the images I'll be using here, right? Okay, so images. Okay, so I think I like this image. I'll use this as my hero image. So let me save this, save image. I'll call it hero image dot png. Choose a folder. Let me just put it there for now. Okay, so which other house do I like here? I'm just trying to get some images because I want to layer some images here in the website. Okay, I'll just pick this, and this. So these three images, I'll save them now. I'll say home1.jpg, home2.jpg, home3. All right, so I have my images now. Then I just want to quickly bring them into this folder here. So remember how to do it. You locate the images. They're in my download folder. They are right here. I'll just select all of them and drop them into VS Code. Okay, that's it. So what I want to do is put the hero image right here, this space drawing out. And to do that, you remember you use the image tag, img tag. So the source, I called it hero right here, hero image.jpg. This is it. And right here, this is it here. Okay. Then I also want to have a heading tag saying something like find your dream home. So I want to use heading 1 tag, h1. So right here, find your dream home. All right. Then I want to have, we talked about the p tag, paragraph. And for that, let's just, okay, for now, let's leave that. We will do that, we will use a p tag somewhere down our page. Then you also remember we talked about button tag. Okay, so for this button, I'll say explore. That'll be the text showing inside of our button. Yes, explore. Okay, then let's see what else can we do. I'll create another section and I'll call it gallery. So for that, I want to give this section a heading. I'll use a h2 to say gallery. Okay, so for this gallery section, I want to have several other images, and they will have, the price underneath, a short description of the home of the image, and then a call to action button. So to build that out, I'll just import the first image. I'll call it, that's the home one, yeah, home one, and here I'll just say alternative. I can just say the first image in our gallery. Okay, so and under this particular image, I just want to have something like a short description, and I'm going to use a p tag for that. So the p tag, I'll just say this is a luxury home in a serene town, in a small serene town. This doesn't look like luxury though, but you get the point. All right, and I also want to have a button that says more details, right? So when the user clicks on this, you can find more details about this particular home. All right, so this is it here. So I want to do the same for the other three images. I'll just quickly copy this. This does not look very arranged right now, but once we start using CSS, I think it will be more interesting. Or okay, I never mentioned anything like the div tag. Div tag is just like a sectioning tag. It's just used to hold some other elements, right? Just so that your HTML file looks more arranged and organized. So I'll just use a div tag to wrap these parts that I called our gallery. I'll just put all of this inside of this div tag so it looks cleaner. All right, so All right, so that's the first one. Then I'll just copy it. No, let me do. Let me put all of this div tag inside of a section tag. These are just semantic elements, although I didn't mention them, but they're just basically to help structure and arrange your web page, right? So that the browser can so that it is more accessible. Yeah, so I'll just put all of that inside of this. Yeah. Okay, so this is this section is called the gallery section, and inside this gallery section we have a couple of other images, right? So now I can copy this three more times. Oh, no, two more times. Okay, and I'm just going to be changing the images right here. So the first home is this. Let me say home 1. I want the second image right here to be home 2, and the next one home 3. So right here I'll change it to home 2, and the third one I'll change it to home 3. So now you see that the images have changed, right? They have changed. So we can still leave this the same p tag, but let's change it for the second one. This is a beautiful house in a seaside town. Okay, so yeah, you can see that it has changed here. I was editing the second one, and that's it here. So for the third one, let me say this is a big apartment homes. I don't know, I'm just typing whatever comes to my head. With several houses chained. This I don't know, this makes sense, but yeah. So you can see that as I am making the changes on my right here in VS Code, automatically it is being updated on my browser, and that's the power of this Go Live server. I know I mentioned something like that. You don't need to start pressing Ctrl Save all of the time. So once you have live server installed, any changes you make to your file automatically is going to be updated on your web browser. Okay, so what else do we want to do? What else did we talk about? Let me quickly look. Mm, we've talked about the paragraphs already. We've used the a tag, we've used links, we've used lists, we've used what else? What else? What is missing? Okay, so that's basically it. So you can see that this this looks like a website, right? And remember that this is only HTML. There's no styling to this yet. So when we've discussed CSS, we'll come back to style this HTML file to look more beautiful, right? So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.